what's happening down here in the fish room. Let's go ahead and take a look. All the fish were just fed, so you're going to see a little bit of particles floating around. But here's the planted tank. There's some new plants in here that maybe you can spot if you're familiar with this tank. All the fish are doing great. A pack of neons, rummy noses, rasboras, red-tailed rasboras, lemon tetras, the cherry barbs over here. Boy, they love that zucchini. Look at that. I was put in last night. I'm happy to report the fish in this tank are looking great. This is, of course, the 90-gallon that I just put through a treatment of Paracleanse to help with the hole in the head. I've got the 24-watt UV running in the back there to help with water quality and clarity. Red spotted severum. Crazy Buenos Aires tetras. I think we all agreed Buenos Aires tetras are nuts. AC Hecali looking good. I might just add a little salt to the tank to help with the healing process. I think the bacteria has been knocked out. Parasites have been knocked out with that Paracleanse. Now it's a matter of healing. And there may be some scarring left over, but I really believe it's on the mend. Here's the Livebearer tank. It's got a little bit of zucchini in it. They're going after one of those Sarah wafers. I put them in there for the Cory cats and the plecos, but you can see the fish just go nuts on those wafers. Just a big free-for-all. Everyone in here is doing great. The water sprite has sort of anchored itself down here in the new plants. Ludwiga, however you pronounce those plants, the sprite just sort of anchored itself there and is now hanging out on the right side of the tank. The fish that were born in this tank, the little Mickey Mouse platies and some of the guppies, are all growing up really nice. See there, smaller ones, they're all born in this tank. Here's the Betta penthouse. He's loving life. Big Java fern, some Anubias. He's been playing inside of his log. It's kind of cool. The log has a hole on the top, and so I've been feeding him in through that hole, so he goes in the log and kind of hangs out and eats there. That red lily. He'll go and wedge himself in that water sprite, just rest there. We've got lots of places to relax and chill. But I'm liking this Betta penthouse. Let's go around here to the well, let's go over here and take a look. Take a look at the Red Empress. Or rather, I called them a Red Empress. This couldn't be more different from a Red Empress. This is a Red Terror. Brought over by my friend Whip, And you can see he is looking spectacular in the micro bubbles of the Expert-Matic internal filter. He just got fed. He's happy. Are you familiar with red tears? What do you think about keeping a couple of them? Pick up a female, put a female in there. They'd probably have to add another cave so that the female would have a way of just being able to rest and relax. But he uses this cave all the time. As you can see, he's rearranged the substrate again. I'd had it all leveled out before I brought him back to this tank, and now it's all sloped and bare bottomed on the right side again. He's quite the redecorator. Over here in the 210 gallon, it's business as usual. Again, all the fish are just fed. There's the Nicaragua, looking great. Little Jack Dempsey back there. My slow-growing Jack Dempsey. Silver dollars have gotten really comfortable. Albino red tiger. Salvini. Even the plecos come out. Firemouth. Always flaring up, trying to face off with somebody, usually with the Nicaragua. A big Oscar. Really grown like a weed. My green tear. Always got to do a special feeding for him. Such a picky eater, but he will eat frozen worms and the freeze-dried worms. Big Vieja. Just a big, gentle giant. Chocolate cichlid. And his partner over here. Let's go over to the 300. One fish that was on the camera last time that I actually didn't mention, which is actually one of my favorite fish in this tank. Well, they're all kind of my favorite, but there's one in particular that I think is just spectacular, and that's the Buccochromis spectabilis that you see down here. You see the slope in the forehead. That's that typical Buccochromis head shape. But the colors on a Buccochromis spectabilis is just beautiful. I suggested it to Cichlid Brothers. They just added some Buccochromis to their African cichlid tag, but I suggested they need a spectabilis. One of the more calm and peaceful of the buccos, as opposed to the Lepturus green, which can be, and even the Rhodesii yellow, that can be pretty wild. Coingi, beautiful markings on the scales of the Coingi. Here's that Buccochromis Rhodesii yellow. Turquoise hap. Venusus. This is my trout. Oops, sand diver. There's the trout. Really calm for about a week now. Hasn't built any pits, chased anybody away. Maybe he gave up. I keep covering up his pits. That hawk is getting enormous back there. If you see it, the Malawi hawk. There he is. And of course the Fusco, which came in a lot smaller than the hawk and is now bigger and wider than the hawk. Tangerine tiger at the back. Spectabilis. Again, I just watched that Cichlid Brothers. He described him as the cousin of the eye biter without the aggression. I'd agree with that. So there's your fish room update. Hope you enjoyed that. Everybody's doing well. I'm at a good spot here in the fish room and really enjoying the heck out of it. And I appreciate all your support, encouragement, and tips along the way. They've really come in handy and helped me out a lot. We certainly do learn from each other on this channel, and I love it. So thank you so much for the comments, and continue commenting. And I hope to see you on Saturday. We'll talk about the fish room and everything else at the Cichlids and Coffee live stream. That's every Saturday at 11 o'clock Central. And if you'd like to support the channel, consider becoming a member of the Garage Gang, a Patreon monthly supporter. Starts for as little as $3 a month, and is very appreciated. Helps in many, many ways, more than you'll ever know. Thank you, my friends. You are the best. I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.